Hello students. Today we are going to discuss the new chapter, that is chapter number 9, congruent triangles. Congruent triangles, the name of this chapter. Firstly, we have a knowledge related to congruent. What do you mean by congruent? Congruent objects. Congruent means equal from all respect, either their size, shape, anything. That is known as congruent, the meaning of congruent. Congruent object means which are equal from all respect, that is known as congruent object. So what is the definition here? We will read here. Object which have the same shape and size are called congruent objects, and the relation of two objects being congruent is called congruence. When two shapes, for example, and these are the two sketch pens of same company and color, size, then we can say that these are congruent objects. These both are congruent object. In the same way, for example, two circle of same radii. Let these two circles having radius is there 2 centimeter. So it means these two circles are congruent with each other. Similarly, two squares each have same side. Let the side of this square is there 1.5 centimeter. Its side is also 1.5 centimeter. So these two squares are congruent with each other. So these are the congruent objects, congruent things, congruent shapes, congruent figures. The next is there. Let this circle is in the circle number 1, it is 2, and this square is square number 3, square number 4. The numbering of this figure is there 3 and this is there 4. Here the figure, if figure 1 covers the figure 2, these two circles are congruent, and this figure 1 covers the second figure, that is 2, then we can say that these two figures are congruent. These two figures are congruent. And this method of comparing two figures is called superposition. Here the symbol of congruence is represented by equal to sign, and there is a sign of this on this equal to. Therefore, figure 1 is congruent to figure 2. These two circles are congruent with each other. So these two figures are congruent with each other. It is the sign of congruence, equal to sign, and there is a symbol, such symbol on the sign of equal to, that is known as congruence sign symbol. And the figure 3 is congruent to figure 4. These are congruent because each side of these two square is same, that is 1.5 centimeter. So these are the congruent object which are same from all respect, either its shape or size. That object are congruent with each other. But this chapter name is their congruent triangle. So in this chapter we will discuss about triangles only. The next concept is there. Before starting this concept, one example is there from the book. Example number 2. These two squares are given. Square x, square y. Name of this square is there x, and name of this square is there y. When we are looking these two, these are congruent with each other. These figures, these squares are congruent with each other. These rectangles are congruent with each other because the length of the sides is same. Its length both are same. Breadth both are same. It means it is these are congruent shapes. In this case, there are two circles, but these are not of equal radii. It is smaller, it is bigger because their radii are not same, but these are congruent because their radius are same. Similarly, these two kites are congruent with each other, but these two trapezium are not congruent with each other. Trapezium or quadrilateral, a shape which have four sides, that is known as quadrilaterals. So it is an example which is related to this. Now we will discuss about congruent triangles. There are some rules related to congruent triangles. to make them congruent. So before that, what do you mean by congruent triangle? We will discuss. Two triangles are congruent. Two triangles are congruent if pair of corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal or congruent with each other of two triangle. Then we can say that these two triangles are congruent with each other. And sign of congruence is there. The name of this triangle ABC, and this triangle is their PQR. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent with each other. But if their corresponding parts are equal, and what are corresponding parts? Firstly, sides. Side AB is equal to PQ. AB is equal to PQ. BC equal to QR. AC equal to PR. Similarly, angle A is equal to angle P. Angle A is equal to angle P is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. These angles are equal. Means corresponding parts. Three sides of this triangle and this triangle are equal with each other. And similarly, these three angles and these three angles are equal with each other. Then we can say that these two triangles are congruent. And the order of letters in the names of two triangles is important while checking the congruence of triangles. For example, so triangle BAC, if the name of this triangle I have written BAC, means the side having this side with this cut, one cut is there, this side, and then three cut side, means name of this triangle is BAC. Then we have to read this triangle as it is QPR. QPR as it is. BAC triangle is congruent to QPR, the same name of this triangle. If I will read this triangle name CAB, then I have to read the second triangle which is congruent to this triangle. The name of that triangle should be as it is RPQ. CAB, then it is congruent to triangle RPQ. So it is the important part, how to name the triangles when both are congruent with each other. Then we can conclude that if two triangles are congruent, then their matching part or corresponding parts are always equal. And if in a triangle the corresponding parts are already equal, then these two triangles are congruent with each other. Now the exercise question we will start. Before that, how we can show that the two triangles are congruent with each other. So there are some rules. There are 4 rules. One is their SSS rule. Second one is their SCS rule. Third one is their angle side angle rule, ASA. Fourth rule is their RHS rule, that is right angle, hypotenuse and one side of both the triangle are equal, then these two triangles are congruent with each other. But the first rule is their SSS rule, means side 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 rule of congruency. To two triangles, the two triangles are congruent by SSS rule if the three sides of one triangle are respectively equal to the three corresponding sides of the other triangle. For example, we have given a triangle. It is as it is ABC triangle, and it is also name of this triangle is the RPQ. Any name you can write there, but the equal parts are there. AB is equal to PQ. AB line segment is equal to PQ line segment. Similarly, BC line segment is equal to QR line segment, and AC line segment is equal to RP line segment. How we can read this name? These two triangles are congruent. So these two triangles are congruent. Then triangle ABC, triangle ABC. So AB with one cut is there in this side, and then BC, two cut are there. So when we will read this name of this triangle, second triangle, So firstly we have to read from that side which have only one cut is there, and then two cut, means PQR. The name of this triangle is there PQR. So these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule, means all the three sides of both triangle are given, these are equal. When these are equal, then there is a rule, CPCT rule, then the corresponding parts of these two congruent triangles are also equal. By which rule? That is by CPCT rule, means angle A, here angle A is equal to angle P. This angle lies between the sides having one cut and three cut. So one cut, three cut. So angle A is equal to angle P. Angle B lies between two sides in which the one cut and two cut is there. Same basis, an angle Q which lies between one cut side and two cut sides, that is PQ and QR. So therefore this angle B is equal to angle Q, and then angle C. Angle C is equal to angle R, which lies between the two sides having two cut and three cut, two cut and three cut. So angle C is equal to angle R. So these all corresponding angles are equal with each other by which rule? By CPCT rule. CPCT rule is there, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. When these two triangles are congruent with each other by some rule, then their other corresponding parts are also equal, means angles are equal. We have studied the corresponding parts of triangle, so mainly sides are there and angles are there. So therefore when sides are equal, it is given in the question, and so that these two triangles are congruent with each other, then their corresponding parts means angles are also equal by CPCT rule. Now exercise question we are doing. Worksheet 1 is related to fill in the blanks. So in this question there is given fill in the blanks so that as to make a true statement. The first is there, two line segments are congruent if they have same length. Two angles are congruent if they have same degree measure. Two squares are congruent if they have same side length. The length of the side of two squares should be same. It is the meaning. Two circles are congruent if they have same radii, same radius. Two rectangles are congruent if they have same length of its sides, means length and breadth of both the rectangles are should be same. Now question number 2 we have to do, question number 1 and 2 we have to do in the book only. In this question there is given in the following figures we have to do, state which pair of triangles are congruent by SSS rule of congruence condition. If congruent, write the congruence of triangle in symbolic form, means symbols की form में. So firstly we are looking here in these two triangles, it is the first figure, there are two triangles ABC and PQR. So there is given AB is there 2 centimeter, QR is there 2 centimeter, BC 3 centimeter, PR is there 3 centimeter, AC is there 2.5 centimeter, it is also 2.5, means all sides are equal. So therefore these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule, all the three sides are equal. But the name of this triangle, how we can write there? For example, I have read from this ABC, triangle ABC is equal to, so AB is that side which is 2 centimeter and BC is that side which is 3 centimeter. So in this triangle QR is that side which is 2 centimeter and RP that is 3 centimeter. The name of this triangle is there QRP. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QRP. In this way we have to write it in symbolic form. The next part is there, there are given two triangles as it is. Again there are these line segments are equal, it is common, and these are equal. The name of this triangle PQS. Similarly, second triangle is there PRS. These are congruent. Same way, the all the sides are equal given, and this BD distance is equal to CE 3 centimeter. This line segment is equal to this equal to this. So in this triangle and this triangle, these are congruent. The name of this triangle ABD. So similarly, the second triangle is there FEC. These are the two triangles which are congruent with each other. The next one, there are given only two line segment pairs are equal, but third is not given. So we can't say that these are congruent by, these are congruent by SAS rule. Vertically opposite angles are equal, but we can't say about SSS rule. These are congruent, may be congruent or not by SSS. The next question is there, question number 3. In this question there is given, in the given figure, PS distance is equal to RS distance and PQ distance is equal to RQ distance. We have to show that first part is there, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle PQS and RQS, these are congruent. So yes, these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule of congruency. कैसे? This side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and this side is there, QS is common in these two triangles. Now the second part is there, state the three parts which are matching parts you have shown to represent first part is congruent by SSS rule. So there are congruent parts are there, PS equal to RS which is given, PQ equal to RQ which is also given, and QS both are equal, that is common. Therefore these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule. Now the third part is there, एंगल P इज इक्वल टू एंगल R. इस ट्रायंगल में एंगल P किसके इक्वल होगा? एंगल R के इक्वल. सेम बेसिस जैसे ये एंगल 1 और एंगल 2 इक्वल होंगे, 3 और 4 इक्वल होंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि ये वाला साइड दिया है, इसमें हमने 3 कट ऐसे यूज़ कर दिया. तो इन दिस केस angle between one cut side and two cut side lies, that angle is equal to the another triangle having one cut and two sides are there, the included angle. The angle P and angle R equal. Same way say angle 1 and 2 are equal, 1 cut and 3 cut. This angle 1, same way say 1 cut and 3 cut. So this angle lies between these two sides. Similarly it is lies between these two sides. The angle 1 and 2 are equal. Same way 3 and 4 are equal. So this rule is known as by CPCT rule, that is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now question number 4. In this part there is given, in the given figure ABC, it is an isosceles triangle with AB equal to AC. It is given in the question. D is the midpoint of BC. It is an isosceles triangle in which AB equal to AC and D is the midpoint. If D is the midpoint, then these two line segments are also equal. BD distance is equal to CD distance. And third distance, this AD is common in these two triangles. Therefore both these triangles, triangle ABD and triangle ACD, again these are congruent. Name of this triangle is the ADB and ADC. ADB and ADC both are congruent by SSS rule. Now we have to write the matching parts. The matching parts of this are there, AB equal to AC, which is given in the question because of isosceles triangle. Next one is there, BD distance is equal to CD because D is the midpoint that is given in the question. So BD distance is equal to CD and AD is common. So these are the matching parts of these this triangle. So these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule of congruency. The next one is here in triangle PQR and XYZ. These two line segments are given equal, but additional information is required to make these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule. So these two line segments are already equal. If the third pair is also equal, then these two triangles are congruent. If PR is equal to X by, then these two triangles are congruent by SSS rule. Now the last question is there. Question number 6. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. We have to fill in the blanks according to this. So in this case, triangle ABC and triangle DEF means angle A is equal to angle D होगा, congruent है ना. Angle B is equal to angle E and angle C is equal to angle F. Similarly, AB line segment is equal to DE line segment, BC line segment is equal to EF line segment, and AC line segment is equal to DF line segment. So we have to show these. So AB equal to DE, angle C is equal to angle F, angle C and angle F, these are equal. And then because C is what is in this name of this triangle lies at the last, similarly F is also lies at the last. Now the next, EF is equal to BC, EF line segment is equal to BC line segment. Angle D is equal to angle A, CA line segment is equal to FD line segment, and angle B is equal to angle E, not B. Angle B, which is lies between these two A and C. So E is also lies between D and F. So it is angle E. So this is the first worksheet which is related to the SSS rule of congruency. Thank you and have a nice day everyone.